Greetings, everyone out there in internet land, and welcome to the 2020 edition of the America Scores Cleveland Poetry Slam. Over the course of the fall, youth from across the city were gathered in learning pods or at home virtually, and within our program worked on their soccer skills as well as their creative writing skills. Today, what you'll see is some of the output from that work. During this process, these students showed the type of creativity, tenacity, and adaptability that we need to see in our own lives, not just in this moment, but going forward. So they were a real example for us all. This couldn't have been made possible if it wasn't for the Cuyahoga Arts and Culture and the Ohio Arts Council, our two lead sponsors. So we thank them, and we thank the students and the teachers and everyone else for helping to make this possible. We invite you to enjoy this ride, this trip through ideas and emotions that these youth have put words to, not just for themselves, but for you. Now we'll hear from the youngest of our youth, winners from the category of juniors. Our next poet is Aubrielle from Wade Park.
1, 2, tie my shoe. 3, 4, ready to score. 5, 6, check out my kick. 7, 8, that's the game.
Coming up next is Link from our Lexington Bell Pod.
I like to play soccer. I love to kick the ball. I'm learning poetry too. That's the best part of all.
Next, we're going to swing over to Little Critters Learning Pod and hear from DJ about one of his favorite things.
My poem is about I love cookies. I love cookies. They make me happy. I love them so much. They are my favorite. Chocolate chip and Flurry's vanilla.
All right, now we'll keep it moving with Kirani from our Merrick House Pod.
At Merrick House, I am going to talk about things that we do at Merrick House. We practice writing and then reciting. We study Samuel Spencer's lines. We study words, poems, and rhymes. We play soccer and get sweaty. We drink lots of water to be healthy. We dribble the ball and run. We take breaks and have fun.
Next up, we'll hear poems from the winners of our core group of students, which is 3rd through 5th grade. Next, we have London, represent Wilson.
She is strong. She is brave. She is unapologetic. Her skin is smooth and beautiful like deep dark chocolate. Her hair is thick like wool. Her smile is calm like the first sun. Love is within her. Love protects her. Love is her. She is London.
And now we have Maeve from Holy Family.
I am an Irish dancer. It's time for me to compete. As I enter into the ballroom, I hear the clicks and bangs of the hard shoes on my feet. I smell grape hairspray. Mom put it in my hair. I see shimmering bright dresses and my friends on the stage over there. I taste sweat on my lips from practicing so hard. I feel nervous but excited. I hope I earn an award.
Next up is Peyton from Holy Family.
Chopping onions, making rings. I love cooking and all the joy it brings. Simmering veggies, chopping meat, putting stuff in the oven. Now it's time to eat. I made mashed potatoes and cut ripe tomatoes. Tacos tonight, what a delight. And dessert, oh, that's the best. It is better than all the rest. I made crumb cake and apple pie, and a cake so big it could touch the sky. Dinner was very big tonight. I cannot eat another bite.
Our next poet today is Kiera from Holy Family.
Roots, air, water, wind, the beginning of life, the necessity of life, something that keeps us together and alive. A tree. You as a tree could be the leaves, wood, branches, but most of all, love. Everyone has a family tree with many layers. Like us, some people may try to cut you down. Don't let them. For we live in an eternity of land and of God. Remember, don't fall, my strong, brave, beautiful tree.
Coming up next, we got Mia from Holy Family.
Pets bug you when you're asleep, when you want them to be quiet and not make a peep. They eat like a big storm, but they play in a different form. They smell gross from the rain, but feel soggy like wet lion's mane. They roll around in the grass, but sometimes they're a sassafras. They get slobber all over you and scare you when they bark, boo. They get messes all over the house, and they are never quiet like a mouse. They bark when someone is at the door, when they don't know who or what it's for. They beg loud when you eat with their stinky paw feet. Now you know what it's like to have a pet. Do you still want one? You bet.
And we'll keep it in the family, the Holy Family, with Chloe up next.
I am the best dancer on stage at the flying reindeer named Prancer because I practice a lot and work hard. When I am on stage, I can see my nice friends cheering. I can hear the loud music and clapping in the air. It tastes like the pretzels and pizza from the convention concession stand. The room smells stinky, like stinky socks and sweat from people working so hard. When I go on stage, I feel butterflies in my stomach moving around and making me feel like I will forget my dance, but I end up looking amazing, doing great, and winning an award.
Next poll we have to present is Taya from Wade Park.
When a friend doesn't need, we help them to be safe. When a friend is struggling, we help each other. When a friend is in danger, we help them. When a friend is hurt, we help. When a friend is sad, we comfort them. When a friend is mad, we calm them down. When a friend is sick, we send them soup and a lot of love.
Next, we'll hear from the elder statesman of our program with the middle school winners' poems. Next, we have a virtual student representing Newton D. Baker, one Gregory.
We need to change, whether it's short or long. Every day people commit crimes, and they know that they are wrong. This is where it begins. We need to stop these criminals. It is becoming very pivotal. We need to make crime minimal. It's gotten so bad, it's getting political. Social injustice happens every day and it's just not fair. People are missing their families, so don't you dare do a crime without thinking of the punishment, putting random people who are innocent into harm's way. We really, really need to change. Do you really see through their eyes? Watching the news every day is a surprise. Kids watch the news every day and they're too young to know, but I know, and they can't silence me. Thinking that one day it'll happen to me. Seeing through the eyes of people who this happened to. They see terror. They see it on the TV and they don't know what's going to happen to them one day. Seeing through the eyes of the cop, not caring, taking innocent lives like it's nothing. I speak out about injustice. It's bad. We need to call the police on the police. We need to understand that the human society should be treated the same, no matter the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
Representing for the ladies over at Warner Leadership Academy, proud to present Paige.
Let's take a trip down memory lane, a place before my time. I heard a lot of cool things where they chilled back, eating Cracker Jacks, looking for the prize in the pack, or had fly hairstyles that were big and wild with the fancy updos, high top tennis shoes, and the matching fake tattoos. Kids have fun and play cool things, kaleidoscope, etch-a-sketch, double dutch and more. And Grandma used to say, "Stop slamming my screen door." Can you imagine a time without TikTok, eating candy pop rocks, and playing connect the dots? No, I cannot. This trip down memory lane was cool and all. I learned things I never knew. I wouldn't mind taking the trip again. How about you?
Another virtual student from Warner Academy. We have Savannah up next.
Through sickness and health, we have started a really brave movement, people. In the world, we're either blaming someone or taming someone. Shootouts and protest. We're starting to look like we only have anger in us and not potential. Through sickness and health, police beat on us when half of the time we were just trying to walk down the street. People have not been given the credit they deserve, all because of the complexion of their skin. Through sickness and health, 2020 has made us weak at times, but strong at others. For mothers crying because their sons are dying, we will rise up. For women's rights, we have made protests and gotten through to those who did give up hope. Cops who once argued against us are now standing with us. But through sickness and health, we have overcome any obstacle in front of us, and we did it together. Through sickness and health, we have started something great, and we can't and we won't lose hope.
Stepping up next, we have Sally from Bure Dual Language Academy.
In my world, I see colors: purple, blue, gold, and yellow. In my world, there is many smells, flowers, sweetness, and freshness all around. In my world, there are many sounds: birds, rain, waves, and nature. In my world, the way I feel is free, open, and calm.
We received just too many amazing videos to put them all in this one video, but they all are on YouTube, so you can access them there. And we did want to highlight a few that really deserve some mention today. Next, we'll hear some words from Naomi.
Black Lives Matter. We need to stop all this foolish stuff. I'm done. We need a change. We have the right to protest about our skin because, nothing stops without a war or a fight. So we need to change, and these people are dying because of the color of their skin. This needs to stop. If you have not noticed, but people are suffering because they die because of the color of their skin. People, our people, Harriet, and other kinds have shed their blood for us, and we know we have the right to protest. Go out there and protest because you have the right. So let's raise our hands and protest for the people.
Next, we got Jerelise from Artemis Ward.
I'm a rainbow so bright as blue. When you see me, I sting you. I'm a rose so pretty as can be, like a swan so elegant and pretty. Never dark like a cloud, always light as the sun. Bright pink like the stars, but never dark as black. I'm a Lamborghini, fast and cool. I'm not a slug bug, slow and junky. People don't understand I like me for me. You can change me into who you want to be.
Our next poet from Warner Leadership Academy, Nyla.
Surrounded by water, deep in the ocean, closed in with thoughts, getting deeper into the ocean, I feel a sudden heat and fear in my body. I slowly open my eyes to see nothing. I try to move, but I'm stunned. I stay there still for a few moments, then look again to see a big, gray and white, cold-blooded fish with large, sharp, scary teeth. I was confused on what it was because it was blurry, until I realized it was a shark. I suddenly started panicking when I realized it hasn't tried to eat me. I get very confused and close my eyes to think. Again, I attempt to move upwards and it works. I swim up to the surface when I see someone in the distance, but it was my great-grandmother, which is weird because she isn't alive anymore. I get very confused, then she comes up to me. I get happy, sad, then start crying. Then we hug, and that's when I wake up from this sad, scary, amazing dream.
Next up, Tylon from Wade Park.
Once upon a time, I was sitting on the bench. This black little king told me follow my dreams. And my dreams was to be a black queen. And my dreams was to be a black queen. Everybody should bow down for the black queen. Everybody should bow down for the black queen. My mom always told me I was her dream. My mom always told me I was her dream. Then the next day, I was a black queen. And then I remember what the black king told me. Anyways, always wear your invisible crown, but I always will follow my dreams.
Also from Wade Park, we have Tyrain.
If you achieve your goals, you can get the flow. If you fall on the ground, shoot 100 free throws. If you try your best, you will get the test. If you make mistakes, you will love to skate. If you always hate, you don't have no fate. If you want good grades, try to have straight A's. If you're scared of a deer, try to face your fear. Then tell your mom you don't got no time. I'm going to achieve my goal and get the flow.
And next up, Bryson from Wade Park.
Sad, mad is how I feel when you aren't real. I feel good when I'm breathing. I feel calm. I feel peace. I feel excited when I'm running to get where I'm going. And when I'm going to find more peace. More peace. That's what matters so much to me. I'm going to find more peace. More peace. I'm going to bring it back and everyone will love me. I'm going to find more peace. Yeah, more peace. I'm going to bring it back and everyone will know me. And when everyone will know me, I'm going to be the king and with everyone around me.
Next up, Tyer from Wade Park.
I am the man in the mirror. I enjoy changing the world. I see myself in God. I see the moon. I love you just like you love me. Roses are red just like we bleed. We are loving just like we need to be.
Coming up next from Wade Park, we've got Janaya coming at you.
When you are in space, there's no air to be found. When you are on Earth, there's a lot of air to go around. We'll make this through, air or not. We make big risks to the point we aren't scared. When I reach for the stars, I know we will make it. A sign is leading us to freedom. Nothing can stop us. We will not give up.
Well, that was quite a ride. Thanks for enjoying the journey with us today. I'd like to thank everyone who had a part in making this happen, from the students themselves to the parents, principals, everyone who worked at the pods, our staff, board members, videographers, everybody really chipped in to make this happen. I invite you to follow us on our socials, Instagram, as well as Facebook. You can check out our website. We've got a lot of more events coming up for the youth and for the families. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you soon.